All right. So, hi everyone. Um, hello. You can't see us. That's intentional right now. Um, need your opinion on something before we start. The backdrop we have right now, if you don't know, is the standard Final Fantasy XIV A Realm Reborn backdrop. But like, given like a more Heavensward-y color scheme, right? What is better? This or second where is it? Ah, there's this one, which is the actual Heavensward backdrop, because we can't really decide which one we like more. So this one, which is the Heavensward backdrop, or this one, which is the standard Final Fantasy XIV backdrop, but with a Heavensward color theme. Would love to find out what people think looks best. We'll swap between a few more times to give you an idea what they look like. Any opinions is welcome. Because until we can figure out which one is better, we don't really know which one to go with. But yeah, hello everyone. Hello everyone, welcome to the Final Fantasy XIV streams. We're finally ready. We're finally ready to take on Heavensward. We're wearing our Heavensward shirt. It's red, which is really not fitting. Red is like the last color you think of when you think of Heavensward. Heavensward is dark blue and gray and cold. It's a cold expansion. It's a nice shirt, if nothing else. Speaking of cold, we should probably set our where's the remote for our logo? No clue. Well, guess that'll be red now as well then. It's really odd. Is it here maybe? No. No. That is strange. Where would it have gone? We always keep it here so we can change the color on the fly. Anyway, Heavensward. This is the expansion that kind of put Final Fantasy XIV on the map properly. Like, I remember what's success, yes. But Heavensward was like when it became like really famous as like a game that truly stands on its own, you know? And since then it's been a monster of a game that will probably never die. But yeah. It's gonna be fun to revisit it. I remember when we played through like 6-7 times now. Heavensward, we've only played through it once. Well, no, that's not true. We played through it twice. But yeah. Let's get rid of the music and get the actual background music going instead. There it is. Shall we perhaps get going with the game? Here we are. So first and foremost, obviously, we have to watch the intro. So let's do that. This intro is genuinely so fucking gorgeous. The only part that kind of looks bad in that intro is the text Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward showing up before the logo showing up. It's like You didn't need the title twice. That's just awkward. All right, let's go. Genuinely wonder where the remote for the sign has gone. We want to set it to blue. It's not the end of the world, but like, it's annoying. Oh, oops. Speaking of Heavensward, by the way, we do have something pretty cool to show. Here is the Heavensward book, The Unending Journey. This is the entire main scenario questline script in Japanese. We believe we showed the I Remember Born one at the start of that playthrough. But yeah, every expansion thus far, actually no, not on trail, not yet, we don't think, has the MSQ script published as an actual book. It's pretty cool. Okay, so before we head into the Holy See, let's do the Valentine's Day event, because it is Valentine's Day. We got flowers here that we got from our partner. Couldn't put them in a way that they would be visible when we play, but didn't really turn out that way. I'm gonna have to find a better place for them. But yeah, let's do this. What else shall we do? Oh, well met, friend. I am Astrid, emissary of Love and Order. Though the Valentine's Day celebrations are underway, I'm afraid that we are still preparing for the main event of the day. Why if it isn't Tinderbox? It's a pleasure to see you again. We did this last year. We're in dire need of assistance to see the festivities get underway. An adventure might be just what we're looking for. If it's not too much of an imposition, might I ask for your aid? Sure thing. Oh, thank you. We've been hard at work getting everything ready for today. I even designed this fetching new outfit and everything was perfectly in hand until we ran into a spot of bother. Allow me to explain. To celebrate Valentine's Day, we were to serve rather generously sized cakes to be shared with one and all. However, operations ground to a halt in the last minute, leaving our plans and cakes half-baked. The emissary is dispatched to assess the situation, should be returning presently with further details. Would you mind joining us at the amphitheater entrance to meet them? Okay. Hold on. genuinely no idea what that remote control is. Oh, it's a bakery bedlam in there, Kupo. Those pesky mammoths should be creating confectionaries brimming with ardor and affection, but instead they insist on being a nuisance and an obstruction. It was all too much for us to handle alone. Suspected. This may be best left to someone more skilled in the art of physical altercations. Go. Naturally, we got like blisters on our tongue and like the inside of our lip, which makes it hard to talk, which is great when you have a planned stream. But yeah. This is Kupka Kup. Our Moogle emissary Kupka Kup. Isn't that one of the No, it's not. Never mind. Our Moogle emissary of love who labors tirelessly to deliver missives of honor and affection to lovelorn souls to Realm Oba. He has been instrumental in the celebrations of many of Antiona's Day. How could I ever turn down a request for aid after hearing the plan for such lavish deliveries of love? Kupo? Many paths make light work, as they say. So I called a fellow Mog and flew over post haste to lend our aid to the patissiers of House Valentione. These deliveries of love are nothing less than the cakes in question. Valentiona's Day is a time to foster affection for one another, and how better to do so than by sharing a sweet treat. When we shared our vision with Kupka, we soon came to the realization that we should need a facility capable of baking confectionery of colossal proportions. Luck would have it, there was an old manor on the outskirts of the 12 Woods, so House Valentione snapped it up and turned it into a grand patissier. Everything was falling into place. You turn Hawk Manor into patissier. Okay. Until the bespoke mammoth patissiers commissioned from the Goldsmith Guild went on a rampage. I would swear they had lost their minds had they had to begin with. Why, the little fiends took us for common cake thieves, Kupo. They all were barred up the kitchen in their ceaseless frenzy. God, our eyes hurts. Hoping that just talking is gonna like loosen it up. Though we have a whistle to stop the mammoths in emergencies, they were upon us before my little lungs could fill with enough puff. I fear the situation may be beyond my power, Kupo. Even with the mammoths behaving so, we can't recklessly destroy such custom clockwork pieces, which means... Please, Tinderbox, you're our only hope. Will you dodge the malfunctioning mammoths, decorate the cakes, and save Valentiona's Day? Yeah, sure. For the sake of those eagerly awaiting the festival, I beg you! Yeah, it'll be a piece of cake. You two no doubt have matters to attend to here, so allow me to accompany our brave adventurer friend and provide what support I can, Kupo. Thank you. I'm sure that together you will soon have matters in hand. Oh, it's an instance. Okay. We're presuming this won't take too long. Thank you for your assistance. Allow me to escort you to the patissier when ready. Should you wish, I will be glad to offer my advice as a patissier ahead of your foray. Ah, let's just go in there. We don't need help. Yeah. Let's go. Oh, it's a 4-player party, huh? Okay. We should find some winter clothes before we head into Ishgard. Watanabe yo? What are you doing here? I'm sorry, what are you doing here? God, that reminds us. We have an alt. It was actually our first alt. Who is an RP account for Yazawa Nico from Love Live. And she was in a guild that was a Muse guild. And it's just funny to think of that because, like, that was before Love Live Sunshine, or Watanabe Yo appears, even existed. time flies and all that. Oh. Hey, booties. Okay, yeah, jump up then. Hey, what happened to the water spray effect? Isn't there normally a water spray effect on that? Could have sworn there was. Like, during that part. Huh? Oh well. Maybe we'll misremember, maybe they changed it. So we're fairly poor. So getting some nice clothes might be difficult, but see. Okay. Decoration stations, got it. Booties, stop. Okay. One heartberry cake, if you please. Okay. Let's go. Berry frosting. Good. Okay. Can we just walk on the outer rim like this? Still need more berry frosting, so let's stick to that for now. This is a fun little minigame though. Like, it's different from what we've done in other years, so. Although we're assuming they have the Valentine's Day maze this year as well. Oh, since no one else is doing the berry frosting, we're just gonna stick to that and make that our job. Oh, now someone else is going for the berry frosting. Maybe we won't need them, but just in case. Oh, no. Easy. Oh, fuck. Hey, we did it. Confection complete. That's fun. How many rounds is it? Okay. This is fun, but it is just the same thing over and over, huh? So like the different... Oh, it's 5 rounds. Okay. It's like the different cakes don't like actually involve different mechanics. That mammoth is gonna target us. Oh, that's fine. Ah, fuck, now we have 2 mammoths. Might be a good time to use that whistle then. Only got one of them, but that's okay. Okay, hey, let's go for the rolling berries. Good. Then we'll take a pistachio frosting. What do we have out? Sugar pearls. Over there, okay. Oh, nice. That felt like it went faster than the first one. Okay. Oh, the mammoths get angrier. Okay. Oh, fuck. No, that's not the direction we wanted to do it in. Oh well. Oh, we have 3 whistles. We can do it again. Half your time is elapsed. Well, that's fine. You're more than halfway done with the mission, you think? Oh, we forgot to run. Wait, no, what? We can't run. Okay, never mind. Running is not allowed, apparently. What's the status called? Cake decorator. Okay. Oh, fuck. It is a funny minigame. We like it. Oh, fuck. Like, it's very basic, but it works. Like, it doesn't need to be more complex. It's fun. The only thing we don't like about it is that we are gonna have to do it twice because we want to get the outfit on our main character as well. Which, like, it's fine. It's not gonna take long and it's fun, but it's like, won't be able to skip through the cutscenes and get the thing this year. Which, you know, to be fair, it's like not even like a valid complaint. Like, ugh, I can't get something without playing the game. What a bad game. It's just that, like, we have too many characters. That's the real issue. Oh, fuck. We gotta get hit this time. Or not. Oh, or yes. Okay, what do we have left? No one's taking any sugar pearls. Where are the sugar pearls? Over there. Oh, fuck. Can we take from here? No. Oh, woo, that could have gone really bad. Okay, last sugar pearl here. Chocolate frosting is Edo getting that. Edo is getting that. In that case, we should get the cake toppers wherever those are. Over there. Right, we can't run. Forgot. We said half our time slot. Where do we see the time? Oh, oops. Okay, we need cake toppers now as well. Okay, cool. Ooh, whoa, they're really fast now. Okay, let's try and aggro a few on purpose and then try and like freeze them. Oh, all the decorations count now. That's fun. Oh yeah, add your chosen is all of them. Okay, that's really fun actually. That is really fun. We love that. Yeah, this minigame is good. This minigame is good. We approve. Got some chocolate cubes. Baking a Minecraft cake. Oh god, the cake actually has different appearances depending on what you pick too. Oh, this is adorable. Fucking love this. Less than 1 minute remaining. Where do we see that? Where, like, is there an actual timer anywhere? Because we can't see it. It's not in the duty information. Oh fuck, okay. Come on. Let's get some sun lemons on there. Look at this monstrosity of a cake. You know, oh fuck. Yes! Magnifique! Look at that. That is like that cake is awesome. It actually doesn't even look bad. Like it actually just looks good. Somehow we made that work. Oh, now we can walk around. Oh. Yeah, look at that. This is a fucking. We love that cake. Like if we only had some hearts on the bottom layer, it would have looked like professionally made. Even now it looks professionally made, but like it would have looked intentional. The other ones are cute too, of course. But yeah, like we love this. This is adorable. What a great minigame. What a great minute. Oh, you got a play commendation. Yay! Challenge getting all the tank player commendation achievements only through that minigame. I must offer my thanks again, Tinderbox. I've never seen such charming confectionery. Now, we can finally get the festivities underway. That said, with such a large-scale operation, we can hardly ask you to oversee the production of each and every cake. Would you be able to share the secret to your success? Yeah, keep positive thinking. So it's a case of using your finely honed physique and mental fortitude to push forward. Boldly withstanding the heat of the kitchen. I'll send a request to the Adventurers Guild and ensure they include the sage advice. I'll see to the appropriate transportation to the amphitheater, so we can get the cake served up. Although I'm glad the celebrations can finally begin, I can't help but wonder what drove the mammoths to madness. It couldn't be, Kupo! Something on your mind, Koopa Cup? With you there to wrangle the mammoths, I was able to observe them more closely, and what I could see, Kupo, but traces of Moogle magics. And what should I see, Kupo, but traces of Moogle magics? And the only other Mog who would have had the opportunity to cast magic in the vicinity would have been Kupna Kuko, who helped prepare the fruit. Mayhap he knows something of this. Well, it seems the next course of action is decided. We must find this Kupna Kuko and see what he knows. I didn't spy him in the patissiere, so I suspect he may be somewhere in Gridania, though in all likelihood he would attempt a quick escape should I confront him alone. Tinderbox, would you mind accompanying me as a suitably intimidating backup? Okay. Thank you. I'll join the search once the submitted request to the Adventurers Guild for additional cake decorating support. Kupnacook is fond of strolls by the water wheel, so the nearby Lancers Guild seems a good place as any to begin our search, Kupo. Okay. Let's head there then. I would say the Lancers Guild is nearby, but, you know, it's more nearby than the Archers Guild, but it's kind of it. We need to remember to clear out our journal when we start Heavensward after this, because we want to be sure we can focus on Heavensward quests. Actually, let's just do it now. Just take all of these and... Oh, not that one. Nice. Oh, I can picture it now. Dozens upon dozens of cakes being presented to the adoring public. For the mammoths will be hard at work by now, yes. Everything moves according to my master plan. And all these confectionery delights will appear with neither man nor Mog raising a paw. The commotion has been rather greater than expected, but surely it is not but boisterous enthusiasm. Kupopopop? Kupnakuka, I believe we found the Mog to blame. Come, Tinderbox, together we should deliver justice. Okay. Come quietly, I'll pull off your palm. Who in the name of the good King Mugamogger XII, may his magnificence remain unsummoned in his sovereign splendor, are you? Oh, such murderous intent! Spare me! Spare this cute fluffy Mog! Oh. God, the blister on our tongue is really frustrating tonight. Ah, Astrid, not only did Kupnakuka know something of the matter, it turns out he's the very maker of the mischief. What? You said he helped prepare the fruit. Whatever could he have hoped to achieve by causing the mammoths to malfunction? Malfunction? Great Koopa Nuts, you say they're malfunctioning? Oh no, I had such fun helping with the case that I returned to the patissiere after delivering the fruit, but Kupka Cup was nowhere to be found, attending to another of his many duties, I suspect. Then it struck me, Kupo, if everyone was so busy, wouldn't it be better if the mammoths could make the cakes all by themselves, and so I cast a little Moogle magic. Which then caused the mammoths to malfunction. Kupnakuko, you must undo whatever spell you've woven, Kupo. Well, it may have been fairly easy to cast, but it's not so easily undone. Any attempt to dispel it is liable to end in exploded mammoths. That would be far too dangerous for the mammoths and, perhaps more importantly, the cake. For now, we have a team of eager adventurers helping decorate cakes, and we've ascertained that there was no intentional sabotage. Oh, what a fine mess you've made. Why didn't you think to ask anyone else before deciding on this plan? I'm sorry. I didn't mean to cause problems. I just want everyone to have as much cake as their hearts desired, Koopa. Well, as an emissary of love, I never want to turn away a helping hand. Any ideas you have, you can always bring them to me, especially if they're about cake. Listen well, Kupna. Whether delivering missives or lending aid, you must always see the task through for the intended recipient. With love. With love? Even though I'm not an emissary? As long as one puts their heart into it, anyone can spread love and affection. Just look at Tinderbox. Thanks to her. The woman who threatened to, like, tear you apart seconds ago, but yeah. Thanks to her, the Rantion's Day festivals can go ahead, and I think it's past time we went and enjoyed them for ourselves. Oh, we can just use the eat the right shard. Yes, we're aware that we're almost an hour into the stream and we haven't even started Heavensward yet. Hey, look, it's the cakes. But our cool cake isn't here. You see your standard cakes. As you can see, the day's main event is well underway, and cake has been served to one and all. Once again, allow me to thank you for your assistance. We haven't been served any cake. The confectionery you contributed is here, in pride of place. And thanks to your advice, the adventurers who undertook the request to decorate additional cakes were wildly successful. What a light and fluffy texture, Kupo. It's simply divine. Everyone seems to be having such fun. Is that what being an emissary is? Seeing people bask in these warm feelings? Why, this might even be worth doing the hard work myself, Kupo. Oh, at last you see! This is ardor and affection. This is the essence of love. It looks like everyone is having a good time. And thanks to your help that we made it this far. But to think we were this close to everything falling apart at the final step. I couldn't bear the thought, not after all the hard work Aster put in to make this happen. I'll not deny that I have my heart set on it. Not so long ago I came to realize that sharing food and sharing a moment of bliss together is but another form of love. With the gifting of chocolate, while the gifting of chocolate is the traditional practice, part of me hopes that what we created here today might become a new tradition. Sharing ardor and affection with loved ones and feeling their heart's answer in return. It is my most heartfelt wish that people across the realm are blessed with many such opportunities. And so, Tinderbox, if you feel inclined to venture into the kitchen once more, we shall gladly welcome additional cakes. Our celebration is just getting started after all. And I must insist you partake as well, before you go rushing back to the patissier. I'll get you a slice right away. And I'll put the tea on. Well, won't you sit with us for a while? I think we've earned this. Oh hey, we got a cake. Shimon. There's no title, right? No. Well, let's get all these then. I really gotta. Couldn't they just have you like trade in for a for a coffer if you wanted to make this faster? Let's get the music as well. Why not? So not like we can use this for anything else. So. All right. Now let's get our outfit going. So we can head into Heavensward. We always try to have a like thematically appropriate outfit at the start of a new expansion. So like for Dawn Trail, we like dressed up for like vacation. It was a lot of fun. Oh, okay. I have to fix that as well. Also current earrings. It is still the same earrings, yeah. Alright, equipped. It literally says right there. Alright, let's see then. Oh, we completely forgot to actually like buy anything. This is not a bad outfit for heading into the winter stuff. Okay, but let's see. The beret is pretty cute, honestly. So what about the... Yeah, the color is gonna be something we have to figure out, though. It's like... We don't like how light the shirt is here. I don't like that it has blue details. What does the other one look like? I'm guessing it's kind of the same issue, right? Yeah, red details instead, which is better. More fitting your character, but still not really what we're looking for. Let's head to the markets, repair our gear, and get something warm to wear. If we can't find anything, we do have this, which is good. But yeah. So let's switch to Dragoon, because that is what we're gonna be playing as after all. Where's Where's the fucking... Oh, it's the leather. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Body. If you recall correctly, there's a really nice robe that shouldn't be too expensive. Oh. Bye, bodies. Where is it? It's not this one, although that one is also good. That one's way too expensive, if I recall correctly. Oh, actually, no, that one's not too bad. What's the dye like on that? Okay. The brown tones are a little... eh. Maybe. That is not warm. That's the one we just had. Oh, but that one can't be dyed. There's the poncho. You know what? Let's swap away from... let's get our recommended gear on. Let's put on this. Let's hide our helmet, update our gear, update, thank you. Yes, we can get an idea what it would actually look like. Body, want to be a level 1 thing. Okay, where were we? Oh, we do actually kind of like this. It's not really what we're looking for, but like, it's very simple. It's very tinderbox. Like, red cuffs? Maybe. What does it cost? It costs nothing. Yeah, let's buy one of those. Start with that. Oh yeah, now we're talking. Now we're fucking talking. Now we're getting somewhere. What's the dye on this? Oh no, that's the part that gets dyed? That kind of works, actually. That kind of works. Winter sweater. That's just without the... yeah. How much? 2,000. Maybe. Let's keep looking. We think this is what we had on our main when we went into Heavensward. Let's check that. Hold on. You can just literally look at our screenshots from when we started playing Heavensward. Oh no. We're mixing it up with an NPC that has it. No, this was actually our outfit on our main going into Heavensward, which is a caster robe. But it works really well as like winter outfit stuff. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe it is. What's the dye like? Black? Yes. Now please, 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 please be the brown parts. God fucking damn it. Okay, not that. Now we're getting into like kind of too late game stuff. This doesn't really fit the vibe of what we're playing right now, but fuck it, let's just look see what the dye preview is like. Oh? Oh, come on. Yo, that eats. Oh, we might have to go with this. We might have to go with that. What does it cost? Not even that bad. Not even that bad. That used to be really expensive. Well, most of these used to be really expensive, obviously. Maybe we'll go with that. Maybe we'll go with that. No. Not for this character. Not for this expansion. Sensible jacket, you know what? Maybe we could go with that look instead of like the winter look. But it feels more Stormblood. That feels more befitting of Stormblood. Oh, the Cape of Happiness. We remember this. We got the material for this when they first dropped. Sold them for a lot of money. Yeah, no. Again, this is like very much Tinderbox style, but not for this expansion. She's not wealthy enough to dress like that yet. We care too much about character development for us to do that. This is the outfit we have on Yozora, our main during the Dawn Trail playthrough. Wintertide Blues On. Oh, that is it's very modern. We don't really mind that though. It is very cute. Depending on the color. Ugh. Again with the brown details. We don't want brown details. Brown is not Tinderbox's color. What is this? Oh, it's that one. That's it's Bart's. I think it's Bart's outfit, right? Or Butts. You want to use the old translation. And that's Kidle or Kryle. Faris. Oh god, that outfit looks really good on Tinderbox. Again, not for this expansion, but and now we're getting into the neon stuff, which we will forbid until Dawn Trail. So post Dawn Trail, actually. Okay, I want this. What does it cost? Nope. Yeah, now we're on the modern stuff, like the fucking Star Trek outfits, which, like, again, look fucking great, you know, but not at this point in the story. That's cute. Getting ready for the Starfield collab. These are so funny to look at right now at this point in the game. Oh, we got to the male only stuff now. Boo. Okay, so feel like the options we had are the urban coat. Let's get an urban coat. The adventuring sweater. What else did we consider? There was something else we did consider. What was it? The glacial coat? Don't think this was it. No, that has the brown details, which we don't like. What was the last thing? There was one more thing. The wool suspenders? No. What the fuck was it? Oh, it was this, right? Oh yeah, but I had the brown parts we didn't like. Right. Gosh, she looks hot in that. And that. Oh, that's actually a thought. There might be one of the replica things that we can look at as well, because some of those look pretty good. Nah. Hold on. Replica. Replica body. Oh, can you not do a mixed search? Oh. Today we learn. Oh, what if we search for coat? Moth-eating coaty, vintage coaty, velveteen coaty. Yeah. Why is it giving us stuff we can't wear? He's level 60. That's useless. I think we're just gonna be happy with what we already got, honestly. We got some cool stuff. We can figure out an outfit. We are gonna get some gloves though before we leave. Gotta get some nice warm gloves. Maybe these? Not sure about those. Those are kind of nice. Those look very sensible. How's the dye preview on those? Black and... Where's the red detail? Oh. No, don't like how they form on the bottom. Oh, they won't be visible with the long sleeves. So maybe it's fine. Yeah, we realize we care way too much about... Oh, they're way too expensive. Fuck those. Yeah, we realize we care way too much about this, because, like, we're gonna forget about the gloves we wear very quickly, but hey, now's the time to care, right? These mitts are cute, but no. All these gloves are so fucking expensive. Yeah, we just get the polished gloves. Actually, you know what? Fuck the gloves. How's our dye looking? We're good on dye. For now, at least. Oh yeah, mending. So I can get rid of some stuff in the... Yep. Do we have a, Do we have a, No, we don't. Put that in. We need to sell some of these things, honestly. Oh well, oh, I forgot to actually build the outfit. Okay, here we go. Picking out shoes is also a tricky one. Do we not have our... Where's our, like... Oh, here they are. Kind of leaning towards something like this, maybe. For this outfit. You don't really need a head thing. Alright, that. The beret is kind of fun. And it can go entirely grayscale. You know what? Maybe. Right, and then it's a decision if we want that to be red or black. We don't have any actual proper black, right? Like fancy black? No, we have dark purple. We don't have yet black. But the new metallic ones are fun. We do have gunmetal black dye. Well, that looks kind of cheap, honestly. We don't like the brownish tone this has. Are we gonna have to go get some yet black dye? Might have to. Well, have to is a strong word, but... that would just look better, right? That means we need to get yet black dye. Alternatively, we could like go lighter. Maybe have it like a light gray instead. Oh, that kind of fucks. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Question is, do we want the shoes to also be light gray? No, we do not. I think this might be it. I think this might actually be it. Yeah. I think we actually got it. Wait, hold on. Oh, we don't like that. I didn't realize that those gloves... Oh, let's get to some other gloves then. Maybe the Strife gloves or the Leonhardt gloves. Let's go with the Leonhardt gloves. There we go. We're ready. And now, an hour and a half into the stream, we are ready to head into Heavensward. See, won't they... Damn, none of these really look great, do they? So I have second feelings about the second thoughts about the beret. It looks kind of off. Yeah, that's better. Oh wait, oops, that's not where that's supposed to be. There we go. Let's go. Ooh. Isn't there a way to like have like a new hotbar thing you can have, right? With like toggleable hotbars and a quick way. Whatever. We don't need to think about that right now. Greetings, madam. Shall I show you inside? Yes, let's enter the falling snows. Okay, here we go. No matter how long it takes, I have faith we'll find the others. With Lady Yogita's shinobi, Orion's intelligence, and my, versatility, there's nothing we can't do. Here we go. We're starting Heavensward. Hold on. It's about to become midnight. We just realized. Let's wait a few more seconds. Few more seconds. The moment the local time changes, we're starting.
The dawn's light will shine again. So long as we have these specious accusations hanging over us, we will struggle to achieve anything. You must go to Ishgard, as Tataru proposed. I will return to Uldar and set things right.
Pray, do not be so hasty, Master Alphino.
Lord Orchiffon.
Full well do I understand your desire to clear your names. But now is not the time for drastic action. You yet have allies upon whom you can rely. There is no need to act alone.
Yes. Yes, of course. Pray forgive my impatience.
I bring tidings. Count Edmont has decreed that the three of you be taken in as wards of House Fortin. Under our patronage, you shall be granted access to the city proper. Pray, consider our manor your new headquarters, from which you may gather information and plan how best to proceed. Needless to say, should any of your missing allies be found, as I am certain they shall, they will of course be welcome to join you there.
You are more than generous, my friend. On behalf of my fellows, I humbly accept your offer of hospitality.
The Count is a good man and just. He will treat you with the kindness and respect that a hero and dear friend deserves.
To Ishgard, then. Together. There we shall carry on the Scion's legacy. There we shall begin anew.
Hear, hear!
So, if you go immediately from the last, I remember one cutscene into this cutscene, it's a very, clashing experience because all the voice actors change. I must go on ahead and speak with the Count. Fear not, however, for everything has been arranged. The sentries at the gates of judgment have been informed of our decision. You need but state your names, and they will allow you to pass. My manservant shall be waiting for you at the city gates, ready to escort you to our manor. We shall meet again. Until then... They say the winds can be rather fierce on the steps of fate. Be sure to wrap up before we go. Not all the circumstances under which I hope to visit Ishgard for the first time. Not that all the circumstances under which I had hoped to visit Ishgard for the first time, but so be it. Indeed. Let's go. Wards of House Fortin? Ah, yes. You may pass. Here we go.
And so they came, at a friend's behest. Heroes once celebrated as saviors of Eorzea, brought low through treachery, their names blackened with royal blood. With memories of the lost and dreams of redemption, with hope yet in their hearts, they came. To Ishgard, shining city on the mount, overlooking the dominion of Kurthus. A great and proud nation, devoted to Helone, the Fury, ruled by Thordan VII, Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. The last bastion of the faith, her walls ever bristling with the sworn swords and spears of her 4 high houses. A land that after 1,000 years of war had forgotten what it was to be at peace. Through gates long closed, the warrior of light and her companions passed, entering at last a city whose history was written in blood. In the midst of the Dragonsong War they came, 3 weary travelers whose arrival would set in motion great change. Though none knew then how great.
Yeah, we're getting like chills. There it is, the title drop. The steely logo. Direct opposite to the warm, glowing logo of Remeron. So fun fact, when Heavensward came out, the character lighting in the game was changed. Specifically, this is how characters were lit in A Realm Reborn. But Heavensward, which has a darker aesthetic in general, wanted them to be lit like this. Now they decided to put it in so you could have whichever you wanted in the end. But we've been playing with this as a standard because the modern graphics are already attuned to that. But yeah, when they first showed off this place at FanFest 2014, a lot of people were like, "Where's the color?" Because like, I remember have been very colorful. People compared this a lot to Demon Souls and Dark Souls at the time, of like how cold and sort of like joyless it felt. Now there are plenty of locations in Heavensward that is colorful and bright and cheerful, but Ishgard is not that place. And it has this oppressive feeling to it the moment you enter. Like, it's really good. It's a stark contrast in the best of ways. God, I feel like a child in a giant's castle. From afar, the spires did not seem so tall. Greetings, Mistress Morningdew. On behalf of House Forton, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would all come with me. If this was made today, this would have been a walking around mission where you have NPCs follow you, or it would have been a follow an NPC mission. Gonna start by getting all the Aetherytes here. Cool. Now let's head to the pillars. One of our favorite marketplaces, actually. This street. Here you can get retainers. Over here, if we recall correctly, is one of our least favorite quest lines in the game. We will not be doing. At least not anytime soon. I think this quest here is the Dark Knight quest? Yeah, it is. And only one left. The warrior of light and her brave companions walk in the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home, Fortom Manor. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing. I, Count Edmond de Fortom, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortom, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Forton.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders. Yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies, don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
Already did that, but that's okay. So here's Heavensward home. And here are the assholes. They're assholes in different ways. We'll come to learn that the moment they start talking. Yay! We love that the unicorn is their symbol. So this is what the inside of a manor of a high house looks like. To think that Lord Harshathon was raised here. So, what do you think? Be honest. It's great, isn't it? As I said before, my home is your home. After all you've done on our behalf, it is the least I can offer. Greetings, Scion, and welcome. We are honored by your presence. They'll be whispering about you soon, if they aren't already. The mysterious guests of Heavensward or some such. Okay, so they did not play their hand yet. These two are such fucking dicks. Not in like a, oh, these are secretly villains kind of thing. No, they're just rich assholes. Though our friends in Heavensward have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and the taverns. We'll need to know where to shop and where to hear small talk. To seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall of course do as you suggest. And very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. He will be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dote age. There is something I must give you ere we part. The documentation is in order, I trust? Yes, my lord. Those documents identify you as wards of Heavensward. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of Heavensward, but let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Tinderbox, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go. 5 golden rings. I confess, it had long been a dream of mine to visit Ishgard. To my childish self, her towers, bridges, and cobbled streets seemed akin to something from a fairy tale, and I have never quite outgrown the fantasy. I'm glad I have a map. Same. As this is your first time in our fair city, pray permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet you see first. I shall then show you around the Dual Crosier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Eaterite Plaza. If there are no questions. Let's go. Oh. I'm gonna use teleporting this first one. The Holy Vault, where Archbishop Thordan VII rules from on high. They're awfully fond of statues, aren't they? Hey, what if I took up sculpting? I bet you can make a fortune in a place like this. And we need every gil we can get. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield borne by a nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. A magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thordan's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Alfino. They are fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thordan I to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitting, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Dual Crosier, I shall introduce you to Mistress Elise, our master of the markets. Well, you're clearly not the locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Forton. How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have need of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is of course assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable? Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armor, accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever you desire, it can be found in a crosier. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you soon shall see. Our next destination is the Eaterite Plaza and Foundation, if everyone is ready. What happened with the fade out there? Do you ever get a funny tingling feeling when you are tuned to an Eaterite, or is it just me? No? So it is just me. Oh, I have already attuned myself to the Aetheryte. I trust you have as well. And here we are. Here we have Foundation of the Aetheryte Plaza. If you have yet to attune to the Aetheryte, it would be wise to do so now. Yay! Guess we'll get the memeing. As for our next destination, mayhap we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Skysteel Manufactory stands to the west, where our engineers conceived and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The Holy Stables, where chocobos are trained for war, also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly, while to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoided that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alfino. Oh yeah, I think we know who this is. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. Oh, no, it was not her. Never mind. We thought it was an NPC that will show up later. You misjudged me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveller. Oh, come to see the sights, have you? Take a turn to Hopland and gawp at statues. Wahaha! Well, if you are mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Night, if your nursemaid will let ya. My humblest apologies, Master Alfino. Play paid a drunken lout, no mind. Oh, but I must. It would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this Forgotten Night for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this tinderbox. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Not that I expect to hear any news of missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? Then I'm coming too! Two turtle dove, 3 French. 4 turtle doves, 3 French hens. No! 4 calling birds, 3... whatever. The moment has passed. It's so funny, by the way. Oh yeah, here's where the knights are like our most important, amazing knights are. Like, they're so special and good and awesome and oh wow, they're the best. But over here, oh, we can't guarantee that you'll be safe if you go here. Your slum bar that's too dangerous. It's literally right next to the police station. Obviously, that's a case of it being a requirement for the sake of the game to work, but still. Hey, look! These characters look important. But actually, what did he say right now? Hold on. Find it on the table. This one's taken. Okay. Mayhap one drink would be... No, I mustn't. No, you can't have it now. If you drink, then this game will get a higher age rating. Yes, I've got a good feeling about this place. Once more, I must urge you to reconsider. There are several gentlemen, who appear less than pleased by our presence. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard, and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her most notable establishment, Master... Gibberlant. Gibberlant. Just Gibberlant will do. I'm flattered you think so high on my establishment. Can't promise it'll live up to... Can't promise it'll live up to your expectations, but if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Well, that did you? Up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dropping in on their way to or from somewhere else. Regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality in mind, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. You speak of the lowest lows, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. And it's not just the weather. When the women broke through the walls and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it, while the pillars enjoy the protection of the high houses and the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that mind, which is why, considering your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below, and something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Atheno, I think it would be best if we return to Forton Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I'm afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charges in such a place, least of all a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed. Will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please! Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. I doubt the lady's knack of fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then. Tataru, Tenderbox and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by LinkPod if you require assistance. I will. And yeah, we basically station Tataru here for like the rest of the story. she does leave this place a few times, but for the most part, this is where you find Tataru from here on. In Heavensward, that is. That's it. Tell us then, Master Alphino, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of 1,000 years of history with every step I took. When those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and the foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, their casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emeric has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses, and each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, but alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you've done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home, to whom I extend my hospitality without obligation, let or lien. Nevertheless, Ishgard's need is great, and if you're willing to aid our cause, I cannot well refuse. Good. What would you ask us? From what I've heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources, identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contracts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Morningdew, I could ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and decisively when needed, to aid these fucking names. To aid Artuarel, and Amanulane. Why couldn't they have had... we know why they couldn't have this cutscene voiced, because our name is in it, but couldn't they have spoken these characters' names before this? To aid Artural and Amanulane in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duty by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no when a famous hero offered to do his work? Hold your tongues. By the fury, the two of you will conduct yourself with dignity befitting your station, and show Mrs. Morningdew the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Gaius von Belsaw, and some half-dozen primals besides. She is not here to steal your glory, or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Morningdew, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. It would seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days, though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us at work. By granting us patronage, House for Tom is taking a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. And so he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. It is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping our two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, perhaps even new allies. Yes, the more I think of it, the more confident I am that by furthering their goals we shall further our own. We haven't even leveled any casters, so... And now we get to the standard approach to expansions that has been in use to this day. Every time a new expansion drops, after you arrive in the new location, you get a pick of 2 quest lines. These quest lines take you to new locations, you do a few quests there, then you return, and then you get put on the linear track. They do this in every single expansion. And honestly, we get it. It's a really good way of introducing the player to the new areas. We are gonna decide which one to pick in a moment. We just need to head to the bathroom first. And we're back. Sorry about that. Oh, hello, Gwen. Oh, still have no idea where the remote or our sign has gone. Really frustrating. Oh well. Okay. So one of these is gonna take us to scout to the Sea of Clouds. One of these is gonna take us to another part of Curtis. We kind of want to start with Curtis. Oh well, okay, it's all in Curtis. Another part of the Highlands of Curtis. Is this the Curtis one? Yes. Let us begin anew, Mistress Morningdew. I am Sir Toral the Photon, eldest son of Count Edmund the Photon. You'll forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Harshavan has spoken of you often. If you're even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandare and Zamal. You are aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it? Aye, well, suffice to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. We shall speak more of that anon. First, we must need secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let us make for the Chocobo stables in Foundation. Yeah, because this is the Sea of Clouds one, right? Yeah, we'll do that one afterwards. You can do them both at the same time if you want to, but we think it's more fun to do it this way. Hold on there, Valdemar. We want to look at your hat. Oh, it's a turban. Okay. Yes. Alright, yeah, we can't use the other gates to go there because of, you have to fly. You have to fly with black chocobos. Because when this game came out, when this expansion came out, not every mount could fly. In fact, when this game came out, the ones that could fly was Griffin, the Black Chocobo, the Falcon, we think that was in Heavensward, and you could teach your company Chocobo to fly. I think that's it. I think that was it when Heavensward first launched. But the Black Chocobo was the only mount that could fly without being taught flying. Over the years, they added flying to more mounts, and then finally they added flying to all mounts, and now it's standardized. But originally, you had to get a Black Chocobo, just like in the regular Final Fantasy games, where black or purple Chocobos are the flying ones. We understand why they changed it, but we do kind of miss the restrictions. It's one of those things where, like, a lot of the quality of life updates to 14, we actually think kind of took away some of the game's identity. But that's just us. Greetings, Mistress Morningdew. I have saddled a Black Chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands. as per Lord Artorel's instruction. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat. As I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high too, even over a snowcloak. Needn't worry about directing the bird, of course. Like all porters, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. Just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins. Be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands on the reins at all times, if you please. Let's go. God, this place is gorgeous.
To the frozen wastes of the Western Highlands, once verdant tracts made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken that the Knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest, once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
Oh, we love the narration. The narration is, of course, Lord Forton narrating. Every expansion has a different narrator. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwall is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Ishgard's always felt like a hard town to navigate compared to others. We think Ishgard is easier than Gridania. We have a strange problem with Gridania. Most people think Gridania is the easiest one, but we cannot handle. There are 3 locations in Gridania where we can instantly know where we are. Every other place we get lost. Thankfully the game is a map, but yeah. Yeah, it is larger, that is true. That is true. And that comes with them building it from scratch rather than building it on top of the 1.0 base. It also, they want it to feel kind of oppressive in a way, with it towering over you. It's been far, far too long, Lord Artoriel. And who might your companion be? Pray forgive our lateness, Sir Redwall. I present to you Tinderbox Morningdew, Ward of House Forton. Ah yes, of course. Lord Gentleman spoke of you. I, Sir Redwall of House Durandare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We're both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, might I be correct in assuming that Mistress Morningdew is unfamiliar with their recent history? Then, with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, sorry. If you're gonna tell us something because we're not aware of it, starting your next line with "as you know" is we don't know. That's why you're talking to us. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet with a small garrison of knights and some few villagers, and then came the calamity. I mean, we knew that because we played 1.0, but like, when it became clear that snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands with impunity ever since. We completely changed out to our elf's voice like 3 times already. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but, as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we have House for Tom are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. So, like, we're gonna hop on a Chocobo real quick. Before we get on with the main quest. The map we're in right now, the Western Highlands, was in 1.0. Not this map specifically. This map was not at all in 1.0. None of the overworld maps from 1.0 were used. But Cactus was in 1.0. It was a big green landscape. And the Calamity turned it into a permanent, cold, snowy landscape. Which, like, from a behind-the-scenes perspective, was basically for the sake of making it feel different from Limsa Lominsa. Because in 1.0, it did not. But there is a really fun little relic from 1.0. If we remember correctly, it's over here. Got to be a little bit careful, because these are level 50 enemies, and we're playing as a job we're not normally used to playing. But in Heavensward, they started making the like overworld mobs much more tougher to deal with in general, because it was like a common complaint in A Realm Reborn that the mobs were too easy. So kind of famously, like a single Chocobo will like murder you. If you yeah, here it is. A single Chocobo will like murder you if you like face one, a wild Chocobo that is. So this is cool. This right here. This is a 1.0 Aetheryte. Crystallized as it was exploding. Oh fuck. Hey, first battle of the day. Yeah, so this is a 1.0 Aetheryte. Frozen and crystallized as it exploded. It's one of the few like 1.0 assets that was like replaced in Realm Reborn that was brought back in some way. It's kind of fun. Yeah, we can't do the yeah. We can't deal with Eat the Currency yet. And we think over here, it could be wrong, but we think if you see that tower over there, we think that tower is also a 1.0 structure. Could be wrong. It might be another one we're thinking of. But yeah. Really hoping the Meteor project gets to a more playable stage at some point. That's the fan-made private servers for 1.0 Final Fantasy 14. Well, that game was bad. It was very unique and interesting. It would be fun to revisit it. And you know us, like we don't think any game should like actually go away. Don't think that's a healthy approach to art, which just disappear because it wasn't popular or good or successful or whatever term you want to use. Sadly, that of course is way too common for online games. But we didn't never finish rebuilding this hamlet, by the way. Like 4 expansions later, or about to be 4 4 expansions later, it remains just as in progress of being built. Several craftsmen in service to House of Mal are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Roth. Okay. Oh, that was easy. Yes, I'm Roth. And who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. If you're take me, this is ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle sprites, I tell you. Mark my words. There are pockets of them here and there, just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. Okay? We should bring out our bird. Oh, them too. Thank you for the Twitch raid, Haru. We're all doing well. Thank you for the hugs. Hugs, hugs, hugs. For those of you who just joined, we are doing the main scenario quest line in Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward, the first expansion for Final Fantasy XIV Online. We played it before, and we are currently replaying it on our stream character. And it's just a chill little stream of that. Currently playing as a dragoon. That was the wrong button, that's okay. Huh, now there's a woman who looks like she found her mark. Here's the store we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when she sees the task undone. And we'll take the maiming gear, thank you. We are not gonna be wearing that. There we go. You're a dab hand at Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I have any skill at arms to speak of, mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. It'd be a waste to keep you to myself, and this other side would need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the pike. The bloody huge statue out on the waste, if you've never been. Mason by the name of Dearmon is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Dearmon, but I reckon he's taking on too much work for one. Might be there something you can do for him. I'm very interested in seeing how the Aetheryte current quests, like how many there are now. Because like the last time we played through Heavensward was at launch, when every Aether current was what, 12 currents. And we know they cut back on them now. We don't know about how much. A Lambert of the Spiked Butt. Okay. That was an NPC name, by the way. Not a player name. You can't have names like that as a player in this game. Hail to you, traveler. What brings you up this way? Woman Roth bid you to assist me. A folly for me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather, those deep eyes have it. If you slave 3 and bring me the bristles, I will be in your debt. This is something that the new expansions do avoid. Just having like every new area have a kill all the regular mobs mission. Just like there's really no need for that when you're no longer in a tutorial, you know. And apparently Heavensward still had some degree of that going. It's not like it's not bad. It's fine. Yeah. Hello, Zivon. We're doing okay. Got some bad blisters in our mouth that are kind of fucking us up as we speak, but we're okay. The pronouns are she, they. She fake? Cool. Okay, this is a problem. Kind of getting stuck in a aggro loop here. Been 8 years since you played Final Fantasy 14? Damn. 8 years, so that's the end of Stormblood? We do get that, honestly. We almost quit at the end of Stormblood. There you are. Have your bristles? Here we do. Feel how coarse it is? That's why the purpose was growing the suit from the statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the assured dragoons and one of Ishgal's founding fathers. Symbol of everything the Urbanians despise, which is why they take into searing with dragon fire every time they pass by. Oh, okay, yeah, yeah, we know we get that. We get that. Like, it's very difficult to get into an MMO when you don't have anyone to play with. Like, we started playing this by ourselves in 1.0. Because no one else wanted to play it. Then when Armor 1 came out, we actually had some friends that wanted to play it. We started playing the beta together. But then, like, a year later, like, they had stopped playing, and we thought we were gonna quit, actually, but thankfully we found some other people to play with, and we've been playing with those since then. Yeah, you can play with keyboard. We're playing with keyboard mouse. Well, technically, okay, we are playing with. We have our mouse here, and our keyboard here. But we primarily play just keyboard. But you can play controller as well. The controller controls are pretty good. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon the statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. That work may be hard, and the conditions harsh, but as a proudest guardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Okay. You do you, champ. Yeah, like we play, like we have our left, we have like our left thumb on the directional keys for the camera. And then we have like targeting stuff on the numpad. And then like WASD and numerical keys. That's how we play. But you can play it with mouse and keyboard. It works really well with mouse and keyboard. Are you from Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. This is Knight, Sir Isidore, stationed at the anvil to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect, more than I deserve, to be honest. Any road, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? Well, thanks to you, friend. Good old errand quests. Could never get into Warframe personally. We tried it when it came out, actually. Played it on the PS4. But yeah, could never get into it. Part of it was just the art direction, like, didn't really care for it. What's that? Package? I have to forget what you're talking about. Confound it, that full of... what a waste. It was a gift, adventurer. The airman labors day and night with regard for his own well-being. At the very least, you have to try and eat better. Why not simply give it to him? Why not simply give it to him? But a fury, have you no sense of decorum? A high-born knight cannot be seen favoring a low-born mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well your willingness to assist the airman. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swirl. Pray give my regards to Sir Redwald. Let's teleport back. Must applaud your initiative, Mistress Morningdew. Rolf told me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I will commit all able-bodied men and women, you and Lord Atoral included. Okay. Go. Oh, we already have better. Oh, okay. That was a waste. Oh, actually, it might just have been that it got placed in our inventory. No, okay. Calm as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillman said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmead in search of the heretics' hideaway. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly. For this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Atoral will be working together. Seek him out when you're ready to depart, and good luck. Seek him out, he's right here. It seems we've been assigned the area near Camp Riversmead, Mistress Morningdew. Lest you're unaware, the camp was one of our many. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of our many our knights were forced to abandon when we withdrew from the covetous Western Highlands, one of many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There's but one way to find out though. Let's be off! Oh, I think we're actually heading to the place we talked about earlier with the Oliterite. Now. There we go. What time is it? 1:22. Oh wait. Wasn't today the day that that horror game countdown was gonna end? Should check what came out. We should check what came out of that actually. So you can really like see if you walk in that general direction, it should be fine. You can tab out and look. Wait, what? The countdown, Blue Team's countdown ended and nothing happened? No, okay. No, people are just being silly. It was fucking Layers of Fear. Layers of Fear 3 and it did... Okay, well, interest lost. This is one of my least favorite areas to traverse. It's so huge and you have to backtrack so often through it. Yeah, it's bad. It's better when you can fly, obviously. There, below us. Camp Rivers meet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend a cliff safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below will make short work of us. Come, I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Dude, we already did this. We already jumped down and we survived. But we genuinely can't believe that Bluebird's big announcement was Layers of Fear 3. And they tried to keep that secret, like, why announce it that way? Oh, well, whatever. If the reconnaissance party came this way, I see no sign of it. Still, it's possible that recent storms will obscure the trail. Oh, nice! Or that they took an alternate route to Camp Riversmeet. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. God, the blister on our tongue is really fucking with us. It's like, We drank some milk because that soothed it for a while, but now it's back to being like just as bad as it was. Yeah, the ticket draw is it tomorrow? It was either tomorrow or Monday. Yeah. He also wrote to us actually about that. Tomorrow the entry period ends. Okay, yeah. Have they said when the announcement is coming? Guess we'll find out. Ah, over there. Stunning us. Huge. Okay. Are you alright? It sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain and 1 knight saved. Just like that, you certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Morningdew. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We were caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but wide all around, until we saw shapes move towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. That's true. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others, they were shouting and screaming. After a while I could only hear unfamiliar voices. Found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. But the heretics tracked you here. My lord, the heretics hide away alive somewhere to the north. We must move quickly, before the snow buries all traces of the passing. My brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. God, our Narcon trip right now is looking like we're gonna be there, but like getting there right now is a mess for us, like financially, and also like just the fact that like we ended up being too late to buy the tickets again. This always happened with Narcon Winter in particular. But yeah, we're looking forward to it regardless. Originally we were gonna leave on Tuesday, but now we'll be leaving on Wednesday. To Narcon, and then Sunday back home. He has to ride a bit, Mistress Morningdew. Whatever remains of the Heretics' trail will be gone with the next snowfall. But we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to the Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretics' trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to the lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. And Tinderbox, thank you. Yeah, okay. Remember this mission being really annoying. But that was 11 years ago. So maybe it's better now. Also, that was playing as a black mage, which is always more annoying, but yeah. Here we go. Tracks continue to the north. Yeah, this is the first stealth mission in the game, if we recall correctly. Hi, boys. Okay, jump up then. Come on. Come on. Follow the fleeing heretic. Was this not a stealth mission? Have we misremembered? It has been 11 years, so like, it's very possible. Huh, guess it's not. When was the first stealth mission then, where you can't be seen? Maybe that was in Stormblood? We thought it was this one. But no, we can't walk right next to this guy. It's really funny to like lead your attacker to your secret base like this. Like, we're literally right here. There's no way he doesn't know we're here. Oh, hi. The camera is not helpful here. The spell weaving heretic died before the spineless heretic. That is so fucking funny. Oh. Survey the heretic's hiding place. Those are the heretic's hiding place.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No, it cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou. Alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them. But I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found. But I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people, to bring dragon and man together as they once were and should ever be.
Okay. Oh, Buddhist. Killing civilians won't bring them together.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
It's interesting that they had the ASEAN music playing for that. Mistress Morningdew, praise Haloni you're alive. We came as swift as we could, but see we're too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of this farmhouse. It's a pity Lady Iceheart escaped. We must not let that detract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You doubt our foes are a telling blow this day, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy. Tenacious devils. knights have mattered here well in hand. Let us return to Focus Nest and share discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across bombs of ice and snow, I would say we do a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Alright, this is annoying. Because we walked this stretch in the instance, it didn't count towards our map. Okay, we're gonna unlock a few more pieces of map. Oh wait, no, we probably don't want to unlock this one, right? Because it's gonna... Yeah, you know what? Fuck that. This one is not doable until you have flight, right? No, it was. Okay. Nice. Well, Mr. Morningdew. So glad I might see you both hale and healthy. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? By the fury! I believe we have made great strides toward purging these lands of heretics. I mean to say as much and deliver a report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Atterell. May it serve to remind the superiors what houses Durandare and Fortom could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed. I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest? You most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Morningdew have accomplished far more than I thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Where's the return right now? Heavensward. Probably change that. I haven't seen any good names today, unlike other players. Mrs. Morningdew, I will speak plain. From the first, I questioned your motives and your competence. Unjustly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Archifant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant your patronage. And he duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course, even on her deathbed. She refused to acknowledge him, and to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. But that's not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the Wounded Knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretics alone. An honor of Sask, fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzea, an honor guest of House Fortom, my new comrade in arms, Harshafon's dear friend. Told myself it was to be a test. Part of me part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear. You duly tracked the enemy down, faced them alone, and lived to tell a tale. Plainly, Archifont had a right to it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks my own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Mrs. Morningdew. On that you have my word. Nice. And because we have such a frustrating, painful mouth right now, if we're gonna call it a night here, we wanted to go further. We wanted to finish both of these and get to the first dungeon actually, but we just can't. Thank you so much for watching. We will be continuing this, but of course we're also going to be playing some other things. Hitman is coming up. We're going to finish up Rule of Rose as well. And of course Life is Strange Double Exposure. So please do look forward to that. And next week we will probably have only one stream because we'll be at NARCon, so we will not be able to stream. But yeah, a very special thank you to our wonderful supporters: Arachnopunk, Bean, Garda, Haruhase, Jus, Little Fayleaf, Emerosabum, Motokuchoma, Rumray, Rain, The Cleody, Saga Music, Shadow Winchester, and Eurosha. If you'd like to support us, we have Patreon, a Ko-fi, and a PayPal. Links are on screen and in the description. Any amount you give, get your name in the credits for at least a month. And once again, we're trying to figure out if we want this backdrop or this backdrop. We haven't quite decided yet. But yeah. Take care. Love you all. And good night.